Hello everybody. I had a comment left by a guy called Matt in my ash seedlings root over rock project, and basically asking how come I wasn't doing any ordinary root over rocks with just a single tree rather than always doing fusion projects. And truth is, I tried that in the past with little success, and then got sidetracked by my fascination with fusion projects into doing fusion root over rocks, and I've done quite a lot of those. But his comment got me thinking, and then whilst I was out walking Cooper the other day, I spotted that rock on the path and picked it up, put it in my pocket, brought it home, and then I've had a rummage, and I found this goat willow, which I think I might be able to do something with. Won't know for sure until we get it out of the pot and see what the root structure's like. But it's just a tree that I've had kicking around in the back of the greenhouse and not really done anything with for a while. You come by to distract me, have you? Oh yes. Itchy ear. Itchy ear. Go on. You're a good boy. Go and find something to do. Okay. Oh, Cooper just brought me the ball. So anyway, enough distractions. Let's get this out of the pot. I haven't got my root pick with me, but okay, so I do have a piece of wire here. And there's some reasonable roots. It's just a piece of an old goat willow that stuck in this compost to see if it would root, probably last winter, and it's just been left because it's in a pot and it's around. It's got a drink every time I've watered everything else, and that's about all it's had done with it. I think it's got potential. Now, do we go with something like this? That's a possibility. Or it's got a nice flat top, this rock. It would be nice to use its entire height if I could. Something like that would be quite nice. Yeah, no, that's definitely got a possibility to it. I would need to shorten the trunk, and in fact, let's just do that. Let's just shorten the trunk. That's going to make the whole thing easier to handle in the long run. An idea I thought I would try is to try and hold the tree in place using grafting tape. This is biodegradable and should rot away relatively quickly, but should hold the tree in place during its initial growth period. Now all I need to do is find the end. Okay, so I found the end. It was relatively painless, and now it's just a question of trying to wrap it relatively gently. I don't want to bruise the roots if I can help it. The whole tree has moved slightly. So let's try that again. First of all, going to put a layer right round the whole thing. That's going to hold the tree to the top, and then I can begin to wrap the roots. This is unconventional. I've never seen or heard of anyone doing this before, so I have actually no idea whether this will be a success or not. You can follow along by subscribing, and there will be a playlist of this tree's adventures or misadventures, as the case may be. Okay, so that's the whole tree encased, well, not encased. There are opportunities for the water to get in behind that, and for the roots to reach the water, so hopefully it won't suffocate. That is a concern, but I'm going to give it a whirl. I like to try new things. Time for another one of those pesky interruptions. This time it's my large Informal Upright Hawthorn tree, which has been growing great. As you know, it flowered nicely last spring. I hope you know. Subscribe, follow on, all those things. It's got quite a lot of berries on, and I'm just going to leave them this year. Normally I would take them off, but this year I fancy having the decoration of the berries come winter. A few have started to turn red already, which is nice. But basically the tree needs a trim up, and so just to stop it getting too much out of line and to promote back budding, all those good things. I have had some problem with the apex, which I'm going to have to deal with, which we'll look at in a minute. These two branches are threatening to cross over, but I think by pruning them in such a way that they should break in opposite directions, that will solve that problem. Okay, so we're approaching the apex. Unfortunately, we had some significant issues with the top dying off where I'd hoped it would bud from, so it just left some issues around this big old lump here, which I need to get rid of. What I don't want to do is leave it even more precarious than last time. I'll be absolutely honest with you. I think, well, I know I hit it. I hit it a couple of times with the tennis ball, throwing the tennis ball for Cooper, and I think I actually damaged the top, which is why it died back. Luckily it sprouted me another couple of options, and I think I'm going to go with this one. I'm just going to shorten that off for now. so let's grab me a piece of wire and I'm going to wire that up like so. Okay, so I'm going to anchor that on this branch here, and then come round trying not to trap the foliage. And then basically going to bring this branch up and round, and that should become my new apex. Still going to need to do a little bit more work on this scar, just some nibbling away. Just to make it heal a little bit more flush. And it's always going to be a big ugly scar, so let's not pretend otherwise. But you just have to brazen it out, I suppose, and pretend that you always wanted it to be a feature. Okay, that'll be fine for now. That's about it for this. I'm just going to allow this top to continue growing on and fatten, keeping an eye that the wire doesn't cut in, and just trimming up the tree as and how it needs it. There's another branch here I missed at the back. Trim that back, and that's it for this tree. So yeah, you just need to keep plugging away, keep persevering. I think that branch could actually come off. It's not really adding anything to the tree, and I don't really like that very much, but I'm going to leave it on for now. Okay, back to your other video. Because I know the tree was growing reasonably well in this soil, I'm going to put a layer of that in the bottom of this pot, like so, and then I'm going to stand the tree into that soil, a little bit around the base, and then I've got a piece of old drinks bottle which I am going to lower over the whole thing, ensuring that there is a gap all the way round. And that I'm going to fill with a bonsai mix. As I say, I want to make sure that there is a good amount on all sides, and that the rock and the roots aren't touching the plastic. And I'm going to fill it to just above where the tree is sitting on top of the rock. That's a little bit wobbly and precarious, so I'm going to fill in again some more of this soil around the outside, just to ensure that it kind of sits up straight, doesn't wobble around too much. And that is all that I'm going to do with this tree. No, I'm not. It's I'm going to take it off to there. That'll cause some more buds to burst here, and then hopefully send up some new leaders, a little bit of shape as well. Just another one of my harebrained schemes. Will it work? I don't know. Did I just have 10 minutes of fun? Yes, I did. And it hasn't cost me a penny, and I might yet have a root over rock tree out of it. We will see. You will see if you subscribe. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do, and I've absolutely no idea whether it will work or not. The tree will be well watered, well fed, and allowed to grow as much as it wants. It won't get pruned in any way, shape or form. I'm just going to let the top grow to power these roots at the bottom, and we'll see what it does. It can go either way. It could be a great success, or it may be a complete failure. Either way, I've had fun. So, thank you all for watching. In these troubled times, please take care of yourselves. Stay safe.